Country 107.1, Johnny Reed and Fired Up. It's 9 minutes after 3 o'clock. It's Curtis Pope, and as promised, I said earlier, we're going to have Colt Ford stop by, and you're here.
Hey, man. What's going on?
Not much, man. It's great to have you in here, all the way from, I guess it's Athens, Georgia?
Yeah, just down the road, down south a little bit.
A little bit. What's the temperature in Athens, Georgia right about now?
You know, actually, they've had some bad weather here, but when I left, it was like 68 degrees. But
68.
It's been a little cold. It's been down to like 45, so they're freezing.
45, yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's just what we call a day that ends
I
in
know,
Y.
that's a nice day.
Yeah.
You know? I get it.
Yeah, so when you get asked to go on a tour with somebody like Eric Church, and you go, sure, where are we going? And they go, Canada in winter, do you go, wait a minute?
No, I didn't say that at all because, I mean, I love the outdoors and hunting and fishing and all those things that's great up here, you know, and that's why I think I was so excited to come up here because I've talked to so many fans that like the things that I like, which is outdoors and sports and hockey and hunting and fishing and out, you know, mud trucks and all those things and be just tough, you know. I mean, that's what I think about when I think about Canada, so I was excited to be here.
Now, were you happy when you had a hockey team briefly?
Yeah, that was a quick stand. I used to play a little golf with Mark Savard, better golfer than he is a hockey player, I think.
Some of those guys
A lot of those guys, I play with a lot of hockey. A lot of them are really good.
Well, that's
Yeah.
what they do in the summer.
Yeah, they all pretty good.
Yeah, in the past, our team here in Vancouver, the guys tend to be good golfers too, because well, we haven't had the best playoff runs.
Well, there you go. I'm not going to say anything about that.
Okay, so you're a Southern boy, so obviously you're a Braves fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, big Braves fan.
Yeah, I like the Braves a lot. Yeah, I got quite a few friends. I've got a lot of buddies that play Major League Baseball. So, yeah, I like baseball a lot.
Very cool. I'm a baseball guy myself too, but I'm a Cardinals fan, so I guess I'm in trouble sometimes.
Yeah, it does.
Well, you're not storming out, so that's
No,
good.
no, I'm not. I like good baseball. Yeah, I just like good sports in general. Period. I mean, certainly I have teams that I like more than others, but I mean, I just like to see good, hard-nosed sports. I like that.
I'm with you on that, absolutely. And of course, obviously, you like good music too, because you're out touring with your buddy Eric Church.
Oh man, Eric is by far he's one of my best friends in the music business. But he's one of the I think will go down as one of the best artists that we've ever seen as far as just who he is, knowing who he is, writing the songs that he writes, the way he performs, the way he gives it to the crowd. He's awesome. So I'm excited to be with him.
Now, as a guy that's a writer yourself, when you look at his writing, you go, man, how do you write like that?
Oh yeah, Eric's got quite a few songs that I'm just blown away by how amazing some of the little lyrical things that he says. It seems simple, and then you listen to it and you're like, wow, he's got a lot of what do they say, double entendres.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means, but I've heard people say it. But like that kind of stuff, he has a lot of things like that I think are really cool.
He obviously had some life experience to be able to write.
Yeah, man, he's one of the best songwriters I've ever seen. So yeah, I couldn't be more excited. We both have the same kind of belief as far as the fans go. It's about the fans. It's about the music and the fans and getting on stage and giving it all you got. And that's the way I play. I play hard. Well, I move around pretty good for a fat guy up there. So I play hard, and Eric is intense. If you've ever seen him before, he's pounding his chest and stomping, and it'll be. You walk out of there, you'll get your money's worth every time if you see us together. I guarantee you.
Well, that's good because we're going to have a record crowd there by the sounds of things tonight for this venue.
Yeah, it sounds like it. I heard somebody at the venue today say this might be the biggest crowd they've ever had. So, I mean, I'm just honored to be a part of it and excited to be up here with you guys, and really want to establish myself up here with y'all so I can come, and spend more and more time with you. I mean, I just dig the atmosphere, the fans, the people. I mean, again, it's the people that think like I do, which is they like all those outdoor things, hunting and fishing and sports and hard work and, passionate. That's what, and tough. Those are the things that I like.
All right, we're talking to Colt Ford. He's opening up for Eric Church tonight. Now, you're kind of your own different guy altogether too, because you're a country guy, but you're more or less a rapper.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess I don't call myself that. Some people do. I mean, Recitation Talking Record's been around a long time.
That's right.
Long before me.
You look back to Johnny Cash.
Yeah, go listen to Johnny Cash. Listen to, before Johnny Cash, Smoke That Cigarette by Tex Williams. I mean, listen to all of C.W. McCall's stuff. Nobody ever called them country rappers.
Well, rap wasn't around yet.
Right, there wasn't even a term for that.
That's right.
So, I don't feel like I'm doing anything that different. I mean, Charlie, I've gotten to work with Charlie quite a few times and done a song with him. He's one of my heroes, and he said, you're just picking up where I left off, son. So, I mean, to me, when I get that guy saying that, then I know I'm doing the right thing. But I make country music. I mean, I certainly sound like I sound, but I make country music. If you listen to what I'm talking about, you know I'm talking about country things. Hard work, God, family, friends, you know.
And you like to have fun.
And I do like to have fun.
Yeah, you did one of the best videos I've seen in a long time because you poked fun at Twilight.
Yeah. It was kind of, I wasn't really making fun of it. I just thought it'd be funny. My wife had gotten me into those, you know, made me go see those movies. She was way into it. And I thought they were pretty cool. I mean, and I just thought it'd be funny to have a fat guy that was a vampire that wanted your chicken and biscuits and not your blood. So I thought that was funny. I like to have fun, man. You know, life's too short. You know, as an artist, you're lucky to be able to play music is the way I look at it. And if people like it, then you're really lucky. So you shouldn't take yourself too serious or anything. I mean, until you become a neurosurgeon or a soldier or a nurse or something like that, something that, you know, a policeman or fireman, and you're really laying it on the line, then you can take yourself a little more seriously. You're playing music for a living, you should just smile and be happy and thank God that somebody likes it.
Absolutely. That's a great way to look at it, I think, there. Now, you've got a new album out.
Yeah.
And that's must be pretty cool.
Yeah, it's exciting. You know, Declaration of Independence, I think, is the best record that I've ever made. It's my 4th album, but it's got, you know, I mean, it's got my buddy Jake Owen on there. It's got Kix Brooks from Brooks and Dunn, Darius Rucker, Jason Aldean. I mean, I think it's the best record that I've ever made. And it's the last 2 records, I love the last 2 records, but the first record, I didn't know any different. I just made a record. I didn't know anything about anything. So then I got immersed in Nashville and everything, and I started trying to, is this what y'all want me to do? Will this make you happy? If I sang this song, is that good? Is that what you want? And then I realized that I just want to be myself and make music the way that Waylon and guys like, the way that Eric Church does it. He just says, I want to make my music the way I want to make it. And that's what I did, and I try to be open and honest, and this record is the most open, honest, and real I've ever been. And there's 15 songs on there, and not one of them sounds like the next one. They're all different. And there's some that are very much made for you to play on the radio, and there's some that are not.
Yeah.
But that don't mean it's not a great song, you know. And I don't like filler songs. I want every song to stand on its own. So I mean, I think this is the best record I've ever made.
So you had me right there when you said Waylon.
Oh man.
And I just love the fact that so many of today's artists, you know, respect Waylon, because I've always loved Waylon.
You have to. I just redid the classic hit "Swingin'" with John Anderson. We just redid that for a movie and kind of made it 2013, and I did my thing on there. And John sounds like he did 30 years ago when that came out in 1982 on the Wild Blue record. So we redid that, and those old guys, I mean, guys like that, that's who paved the way for us, you know? I mean, I got to record on the Waylon tribute album. Shooter asked me to be a part of that, and I got to do Only Daddy That'll Walk the Line, and had a lot of his players, Reggie Young, and guys that played guitar for him. They came, and I was very nervous about doing that because I'm like, I don't want to screw up something with Waylon Jennings, and especially me being the way that I do it. And we totally went in there. It felt natural and cool, and he said, man, Reggie was like, Waylon would have dug you. He would have appreciated the way that you're honest and making your music the way you want to make it.
Country 107.1, that is Colt Ford with Jake Owen and back. And of course, Colt Ford in studio with me here. I know you probably got to get back and hurry up and wait, I guess, right?
Yeah, that's the music business, man. Hurry up and wait. No, I'm just excited, man. I haven't been this excited to go play somewhere for a long time. I really want to just get up here and get involved with y'all. Maybe I can get a little secondary citizenship or something.
Oh, sure.
Be an honorary Canadian, eh?
Well, you need
I've been working on that.
Well done. You you know what a toque is, right?
No.
Okay, a toque, I guess you call them a wool cap.
Oh, okay.
We call them toques up here.
All right.
So there you go. That's some more.
I got a head full of hair. I don't even need one of them. But I'll get me a toque.
There, see, you got right away. You got it.
Man, I'm pretty smart for a redneck. I'll tell you what.
Toque is just a fun word to say.
It is fun. I was just thinking that. I'd like to say that word, toque.
Say that on stage tonight. You'll get a great response.
I'll take my cowboy hat off and put my toque on.
Exactly, and the crowd will go, this guy.
I can do a song, get your toque on. That's a new song. I got to give Curtis credit. I guess.
There we go. I want a writing credit.
Yep, I got to give him. He gets a third for a word.
So it works sometimes, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Well, I appreciate you coming in here. I know you've got got all your stuff backstage. You got to meet and eat with some of our listeners.
Yeah, man. I just thank y'all so much for having me and for playing me, giving me a chance to be heard. I mean, that's all I've ever wanted, was to get a chance to be heard and let the fans say whether they like it or not. So, I mean, I appreciate you guys for letting me, be a part of your 107.1 listening.
All right. Well, thank you, Colt Ford, for coming in. And tonight you're going to have a record-breaking crowd at the venue by the sounds of things.
I'm going to give them all a fat man's got. I'll get up there and get after it, get them warmed up, and Eric can shut it down. He's I don't know if people have seen this show, but it'll be nothing but energy from the time I hit the stage till the time we're gone. It'll be wide open.
Well, it's great that you're letting him close the show for you, too.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's fine. I don't. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, he's awesome. He's one of the ones when I play with him, I get done doing what I'm doing and go watch his show, and I mean, because that's how good it is. And there'll be some folks calling in to work sick tomorrow, I guarantee you.
All right, well, thanks again for coming in, Colt.
Thanks so much. I appreciate it.